June 16th, 17th, and 18th, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So there's something very interesting in the heavens. The sun and Mars are holding hands, or exact degree. This only happens once a year. It's so interesting because Mars is the red planet. When you look up in the heavens, it literally looks red. And it rules warrior. It's pissy. It's frustrated. It's got male energy. It's sexual. So it's got a very strong male. And you can look in your own chart. This is what you're going to learn when you study with me. Where's your Mars? And I can tell how you're going to spend your male energy. But when someone is born with Mars conjunct the sun, like is right now in Gemini, that person is very gifted at using their words and being straight up and talking in a very honest way because their energy is Mars. It's male in Gemini with words. But the moon's in Cancer. So this is what happens. The sun's in Gemini, the moon's in Cancer. There's all this male energy, and then in comes the soft moon in Cancer. That combination can be excellent for a poet who's got the words but the sensitivity. It can be excellent for a writer who's got this creative side and then has this really patient side, because that's what Cancer's like. At worst, it feels split. And we all know that part inside of ourselves where it's like you have different people, you have a council inside of you, and one of them wants to talk all the time, then one doesn't want to talk at all. We see this inside everyone's chart, conflicting energies. And my job as an astrologer is to give you comfort, to say, listen, we all have a council of different characters, and they come with totally different voices. One's feisty, one's calm. And the gift of astrology is turning on the observer and being able to say, oh, is that why I do what I do? So basically, I give out permission slips all day long to make you feel okay about how weird you are. Because it's such a funny thing. How can we have inside of ourselves a verbal part and a nonverbal part? And who gets to win? Well, they both do when you learn and understand astrology. And that's my job. And that's why you call me, because you want to understand, why is there such a split inside of me? And don't feel bad. Moon and Cancers, the thing I love about Cancers is they're so honest about how funny they are as humans. They don't tell everyone. It's kind of a secret, but they always secretly think, I'm named after a disease. I'm really not that cool. And the Gemini goes, oh, yes, you are. So I want to encourage you that one half of you is kind of screwed up and another half of you is super cool, and they coexist. And the job you have is to turn your observer on, who has compassion and doesn't judge you and thinks you really are an art form of a human trying to be spiritual. We're all in this together. Don't feel bad. And just so you know, tonight's the radio show. So call in, because that's how I'm going to help you understand your quirky self. That's my job. You call in, free reading. I can make sense out of your quirkiness. And then you go, Deb, I feel so much better.